Good evening, everybody, and I want to thank you all for taking time out to come see us here on Sunday evening. And if you're not here live, then thanks for coming and checking us out for the recording. Tonight, I want to go over the Photography Tribe membership group, and I'm going to click over to my keynote presentation in a minute, but I'm just going to wait till my wife Susan clicks and lets me know that everything's okay up there in the comment section. She'll be checking in with everybody, and she'll be answering any questions so that I can concentrate on what we're doing tonight and kind of give you a live presentation of what it looks like inside of there. Okay, I see Susan there now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here to my screen capture, and then I'm going to bring up my keynote. All right, and like I said in the beginning, this is going to be Introduction to the Photography Tribe membership group, and this is the next step that we want to do in our progression of helping everybody learn about photography and things like that. So as you can see in this particular image here, we have a lot of different icons, a lot of different types of photography, and that's what it's going to be when we get going here inside of the membership group. But let's bring this up a little bit more, okay? And let's go to the next slide. All right, and let's see. What I want to do is I want to show that we have two Facebook groups going on right now. We have Photography Tribe and we have Lakes Region, and I think a lot of people are part of both of these particular groups. And I want to congratulate you all because these two groups, we've only had them for a few months now, and we've got 800 members or close to it in both of the groups. And if you look at the two pictures that I have up here, in the Photography Tribe group, in the few months we've been, we have 14,700 posts, comments, and reactions. I mean, that's amazing. That's just a great reaction from everybody. And over here in the Lakes Region main group, we have 5,800 posts, comments, and reactions. So again, that's just two very active groups. You don't get that very often. So I think it's incredible. So I want to read what I have here for you because, like I say, I'm going to be talking about a paid membership tonight, and so I'm going to read. Our two very active groups are doing very well, and for those of you who need more info or attention, below is a link to our paid membership site, and Sue's going to post that at the end of this particular session. If that is not for you, that's okay. Everything will stay the same as on the two Facebook sites, and I will be in there every day posting and commenting like I have from the beginning. So it's not going to be any different, but if some people here, they want to go into business and they need some help with that, that's what this site is for. If you just want to do a better job taking pictures, or you want to let people know, a lot of people have asked me about teaching photography courses and things like that. Well, that's all going to be in here, and I'm going to show that to you in a minute. So like I say, this is something I've been working on for a very long time. Susan's been helping me, and we're very excited about. We finally got a platform that works really well, and that's going to be a nice teaching situation for all of you. So let me just go to this next. I want you to see this site that I am teaching on is called ecamm, and you can see that it's a pretty busy area here, but it does incredible things. You're going to love learning from this, and I am not great with it yet, but I'm pretty good, and I think you're all going to enjoy it a lot. So I'm going to now take you over into the site that I've been building for quite some time now, so that you can all see it, and then maybe if you have any questions later on, you can ask me, or you can see, where we're going with it. So just give me a second here. Let me bring this here up. All right. So now we're live inside of my Photography Tribe membership site. And as you scroll on down here, when you get in here, you can see there's all kinds of different categories for you to check out. And if you should decide to go this particular route, this little video with the red lines around it, when you click on that, that'll explain how to navigate everything. But I hope you're going to be able to see a little bit of how to navigate it as I go through and show you some of the things here. So some of the first areas up here in the beginning are all editing types of things with Lightroom, Photoshop, Pixlr. And Pixlr Express is a free photo editing, and pretty soon I'll have a whole series in there on Pixlr X. But what you do when you get into here, like say you want to do some of the photo editing things, then you just click on the Photoshop section here, all right? And that'll open up, and all of these here are videos. Then there's 47 of them that, just show all kinds of different things. And, all you have to do, if you want to understand layers or something like that, you just click on the video. All right, and it should pop up here pretty quickly, and you can just start playing it, and you can just make it larger here. All right, and
In this video,
that'll show you how to understand layers and things like that. So let me make this smaller here now. Okay, and then if you've looked at that, the next thing, you just go up here to the icon, it'll either say Photography How To or Photography Tribe. That'll take you back to the main page. So each one of these here editing sections here, they all have things on Lightroom, Photoshop, and like I say, Pixel Express. And then some of these other things as we go down are going to be some of the basic learning things about photography to teach you to take better pictures, and photography course and things like that. So we have equipment, which we talked about last week in our Facebook Live. But then we also have composition, exposure, lighting, those types of things. So that when you click on these are all right now populated with a couple of different pieces of content. The first one being a video that goes over some things, and the second one being a PDF, so that if you need to be out in the field or something like that, whether you're traveling for your own photography purposes, or you're trying to make money or something like that, you need something to check out, you would click on one of these. Now I'm on my desktop, but it does work on your tablet, it'll work on your phone also. It's all friendly that way there. So again, the first one here, you just click on there. All right, and like I say, you just push play. You click right
Welcome
here
to
to make it
Photography
bigger.
Tribe. In
All
this
right,
video, we're going to talk about some of the different types of
and again,
composition
that
you'll
gives
use in your photography.
the video. And sorry for the talk over it. And then also, we're going to click back to Photography Tribe here again to bring us back to the home page. We'll go back down to composition. All right, and we'll click on it again just so you can see the PDF part of it. Okay, all right, so it just tells you right here in the description that it's a PDF. So we're going to click on that. All right, and then this isn't the best navigation, but it brings you to what you need to. So you're just going to click here. Okay, and right here where it says composition, when you click on that, okay, that brings you to the PDF. All right, and then in the PDF, let me just see if I can slide it over here just a little bit. Nope, look at the wrong thing. We moved the wrong thing there. Well, anyways, as you scroll up, there's another button here on the side. I'm not okay. There it is. So it tells you that there's 16 pages to this. So you can scroll up and down and go down, and it will take you and explain different parts of the PDF to you. Okay. So as you go down, it shows you the different types of composition here, and it explains it a little bit. And it's a very basic thing. We're going to be adding to all of these particular little segments here as we go forward. So again, let me just escape from there. Bring that down there like that. Okay, I'm going to bring that back up like that, and I've got to get over back into Photography Tribe. Okay, so that's what we want to close that one there. And then when we get to here, we're again going to hit Photography Tribe. All right, and again, as we go down, you can see these are more of the basic types of things. And in the lighting here, when we go forward, I'm going to teach people that want to know how to make their own home studio, how to do that, how to work with flash, how to work with studio lights, ambient light, all kinds of things. And also I want you all to get in touch with me and let me know what it is that you want to learn too, because I just kind of went with what I thought you might want to learn, but I'm going to continue to populate this every week. Every one of these can have different things in it, so that we can teach you what you want to know. Because, like I say, I think I know what you want to know, but obviously that isn't always the case sometimes. So we got the smartphone travel. I mean, you can see all the different things that we have here. Okay, and a lot of them, like if you go into the senior photography, which right now it looks like I spelled senior wrong, but I'll have to go and fix that. Okay, one of the things you can do here, because when I put some of the posts out here for my senior photography stuff, whether you do this for a job or you just want to do it for your son or your friend or something like that, this has a little posing guide in it. So aside from the video that it has, again, we would go inside of here, we would click the resources, click on senior photography. All right, and then it shows some of the seniors that I did here. Okay, and again, we'll just slide this over a little bit so I can get these 13 pages in here. So if you just scroll on down, it shows you some of the work that we did. We like I mentioned before, we did thousands of these, and they're fun, but there's a lot to learn about it. All right, so you can go down and it'll show you some traditional female poses. It'll show you some casual ones. All right, outdoor ones. Like I say, we also got them. Some creative female poses. We got them for the guys too. So here we go. I didn't forget the guys. All right, so that's what it is. It'll show you some different types of posing that you can do, and the video will explain a little bit more about it when me and Sue talk about some of the things that you might want to know about senior photography. So again, let's click back onto the photography tribe here. All right, and let's take and scroll down again to where we were on the senior stuff. And like I say, for those of you that are trying to make money doing this, okay, I have some things on real estate photography, wedding photography, a whole thing on different types of ways of making money with photography, headshot photography, and we also have a coaching segment in here, okay? So you can click on there and you can make appointments for coaching if you want, okay? And up top here, you can always click on there if you need help with that too. And that way there I can go in if you need, and I can edit some pictures for you if you want. I'll show you how to edit pictures. We can talk about price lists, whatever it has to do with photography. I don't know a lot about a lot of things, but I do know photography. Susan and I spent 40 years doing it, so we got it down pretty good, and we love doing it, and we want to help you like take better pictures for just to have on your phone or for this type of things. Now, also, anybody that does decide they want to do this week, we're going to charge $97 for this, which is that's going to be a year, and that's a pretty low price if you've tried to learn photography anyplace else. It's eventually going to be a whole lot more than that, but I'm putting this out to my groups here because I want to find out if there's any bugs in the group, and I want you to all to check it out, and I want to give you a chance because you've all been commenting and posting and helping get things going and creating a great group of people, a tribe, if you will. So aside from all of these type of things that are already in there, anyone that picks it up this week, I also have this here. It's called Zoom Tips, Tricks, and Secrets. It's the same type of thing, but with so much going on with Zoom now, and a lot of people, I know you've probably all used it, but here are just a whole bunch of more videos to show you how to do different things with Zoom, basic videos. And it's the same thing as the other one. You'd click in, if you want to create a meeting, you just click into here. All right, and again, it'll show you a meeting, and you play it. And then over here, there are some other places that you can, if this is too basic for you, you can go beyond that. So let's take and I want to show you a couple more things here, and then I'll show you how you can access this stuff and how this all happens. So let's bring this back down here. All right, and also here inside of my keynote again, after I've shown you what we're going to be doing with ecamm, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of things with Zoom. Okay, so this is the Zoom tips and secrets, and one of the things that as we were going forward, we've been using Zoom for quite a while, but I noticed a lot of people were doing Zoom meetings in their bedroom, and terrible lighting, and all kinds of things like that. So this free addition to the photography tribe is going to take care of all that. It's going to show you how to do all the things you need to do in Zoom, but I'm also going to give you 100 virtual backgrounds. So if you look back here in this one here, you'll see that even though I'm in my basement, there's all kinds of junk behind me, I can put any one of these virtual backgrounds behind me, just like I do with ecamm. All right, so these are all the ones, and you probably can't see them that great, but you're going to get these. I'm going to send these all to anyone that grabs this week so that you can put these in the background of your Zoom meetings, because we're going to be using Zoom quite a bit. I'm going to also be doing interviews with lots of photographers, with lots of members, because we have a lot of great members that do some awesome things with photography in here, and incredibly talented group. So I'm going to do some Zoom meetings with them, and then for having been in the business for 40 years, I've met a lot of other photographers. So as you people want to know information, I will set up interviews with them so that they can be there to answer questions for you. All right, so that's kind of what this photography tribe paid group is going to be all about. All right, now if anybody is interested in that particular thing, then what you're going to do, and Sue's going to put this link into here for you, but you'll go to this page here. All right, let me just scroll it up all the way. All right, she'll give you the link that's right up here, and this will explain the whole process to you, okay? And it shows you the different modules that we have inside of there, and explains it just explains the whole site for you. I don't want to be redundant and go through these things a second time for you, but that's what it is. And if you want to do that, then you click any one of these blue buttons that says get instant access, and when you click on it, it'll bring you to this page here. Okay, and all you have to do is put your email address in there, you do your credit card, okay, and that's all you got to do. Let's see, let's get rid of that. That won't work. That was just for us doing tests with earlier today, so that you're able to check those things out. So there's Sue. I see Sue has put that link in there, and let's see. Let me get back to myself here because I don't. Let me put this back down here. All right, and same thing with this. Let's get this back down here. That's right, Susan. With that link, if you look at the link here over in the comment area, and remember that when after the slash and it says main, that's just MAIN, not MAINE. All right, so let me get myself back up here. So there I am. Okay, and like I say, if you all notice, this virtual background behind me is the one that we have in our photography tribe group, but when you get some of those other backgrounds later on, if you decide to get this particular group, then you can just go and change your backgrounds as easy as this. Like you've probably seen these posts, so I can put the sunflowers behind me. Okay, and this will be in your Zoom groups. I'm doing it in ecamm right now, but this is going to go out to YouTube and a lot of other places, so it'll do different things. So I can do that. I can do the Sebago. Nope, we already did that one. Okay, let me get back here to this. All right, Muir Woods. We got Muir Woods up here when I went out to California. Um, and I'll just do one more, and then I guess you kind of, get the idea of what I'm doing here. And the Sebago Sandbar, when we had like 200 boats out there for the 4th of July this year. So you'd be able to drop any of these backgrounds into your Zoom meetings, or you can use them for something else if you wanted to. But I sized them everything so that they fit perfectly into these Zoom meetings. What's that? Okay, so I'm getting the hook here to kind of move on. So I think that I've kind of gone over what I need to go over here with you. And like I say, I've kept it to like, under 30 minutes, which I always try to do. So if you have any questions, you can ask them now. If you don't know, Bruce, I see you want to know how to access these. So I hope that I showed you that with that page that I showed you. If anyone else has any questions, fine. If you can't think of questions now, then feel free to put them in under this post, and I'll get to them tomorrow. But we're going to be growing this group pretty big, and we're going to start, making this available to other folks starting on September 1st. So I wanted to get this out to you folks, like I said, who have done all the things, everything here, and made it grow like it has. So I think that I'm all set. I don't see anybody asking any questions here, but I'll just ask Susan. Susan, am I all set here? Do you see anything, or am I in pretty good shape? Can I, let everybody get back to the Democratic thing on TV tonight, or are we all set? Okay. All right, I don't see anything else, so I'm going to sign out and let you all get back to enjoying your Sunday night. Again, thanks for coming here and being with us tonight, and feel free to put your questions in there, and I will talk to you next Sunday at 9 o'clock, and we will be going over some of those lessons that I have inside of Photography Tribe. And then also, if anybody has anything they want me to critique for them, or to help them edit, or they have questions on how to make price lists or anything like that, we're going to be here for you. So that's it. I'm going to finish up, and you all have a great night and a great week, and I will see you next week and in the Facebook groups.